Hello, 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 hello. I'm your nose in every lady. This your nose in every lady show. Hope you feeling alright. Hope you doing alright. Hope you making it. Even if you gotta fake it, nothing's wrong with that. Don't feel bad. People love to tell you you shouldn't be fake. Oh, you need to be real all the time. You need to say what you mean and mean what you say all the time. Sometimes it's easier to fake it. Sometimes faking it will get you farther. What's the topic of this video? Topic of this video is, girl, y'all know I was in Ratchet City, right? Over at Kendra show, Kendra G. And of course, she's trying to find you all a good black king so that you all can get married. And so you can have a father for your children. And so that you all can live happily ever after and never have to go to the clinic. Because she's just great like that, you know. And black love just does that, you know. Just, I'm tingling inside thinking about it. And want to run for my life. No, this video is about, no, I was watching Kendra, and I don't know if she's doing it on purpose or was it just that kind of night, but more than a few women said that they wanted to wait to have sex. They want to wait to have sex until they get married. And you know, it's been a lot of black women who are like, I'm celibate, or I'm abstinent, or I'm not doing it right now, and no, my vag is under wraps, and I'm saving myself for when the Lord pairs me with someone, because He is good and He is mighty, and He's a king. King. I think God would be a king. Y'all man is a king. I think God would be a king. But anyway, well, we talking about y'all kings without no kingdom. Do y'all really think black men is gonna wait to marry you to have your body, to be intimate? So are they supposed to be faithful to you? Will you all be in a relationship? Do you think adults are having relationships that are platonic friends? They used to call them platonic friends, or friends you're not having sex with. Like, so is this a real thing, or is this a trend to make people feel better? Because we know, studying black women patterns and behavior online, we know that a lot of times black women just say stuff because other black women say stuff, or black women say stuff to fit in, or black women say stuff because it's a trend, and they're not necessarily doing it in their life. Like decentering men, but not really decentering, but it sound good. And I'm not, that's not for the people who really is decentering. Y'all get on my nerves, but like, are we really adult people saying that I'm waiting till I get married and I'm 35 plus? Can you say it at 30? Can you say it at 25? I think any woman can say it if she's a virgin. I think any woman who's a virgin can say she's waiting till she get married to have sex. But then we did do a virgin video. What's her name? Yvonne Orji from The Insecure, and she's like a really good, pretty comedian. I think she's of some type of African descent, but she don't speak that way. So maybe she was born in Africa, or maybe her parents were just African and came over here and had her, so she technically would be African American. But I don't know. But we know that she's a 39-year-old virgin, and Shannon Sharp was like, no, I don't want a virgin. Why would I want a virgin? You know what I'm saying? And we find that when that conversation was happening, I can't quite remember, was it a year ago or 6 months? I can't quite remember. But it was a lot of shunning her for being a virgin. And even when men talk about body counts and things, you'll find that they will say they don't want women with too many bodies, but then they say they don't want women who necessarily has no bodies. And if you all think back again, there was another race of woman who was selling her virginity online and got so much money for it. And I just find that even with the virgin conversation, when I was young growing up, I went to a white school, and I heard other races of women talking about virginity, not necessarily black women. Not saying that it was not no virgins, not saying that. I knew a few girls who hadn't had sex, but the majority of the girls I knew did. And not saying that other races of women are virginal, because one thing with that conversation, they didn't consider going in the back door sex, and they didn't consider talk You know, that's the trend. Hop, top on the, yeah. Yeah, they didn't consider oral sex either. And it was so funny because I was talking to a guy one time and he said, anytime somebody's excreting juices, that's sex. No matter how you want to put it. But it's just like, I wonder, are these women really serious about waiting to marriage, or are they just saying it because they're on their journey to find God? Which I'm not saying that there's not really a journey with religion there, because I believe it is. And I believe that any woman who is a Christian or professes herself as a Christian or believes in God and the Word of God and He died on the cross, I think every Christian should take that journey with God and whatever that looks like in your life. But if it's intentional, I support it. I think that's a great thing, and I think it'll help you find yourself more and your religion. But I also feel like I always come back to Blackers Stand Don't Value Marriage. And I'm glad that black women are getting standards and boundaries. But is this standard and boundary a real standard and boundary? Because if they never get married, or they're saying they'll never have intercourse again, or they just never want to talk about intercourse online because other women in their internet friendship circles will crucify them. We saw this with the divestment. When people was taking divestment terms, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Yanni, and then she like posted her boyfriend or something. He was black, and everybody was like, he's black, what are you doing? So I think that black women are kind of saying, I'm just going to wait till I get married. So it's a safe cover that if they do go out and have a fling, I'm waiting till I get married, I didn't do nothing. Or if they messing with their old faithful, they used to call them old faithful back in the day. The guy that you always call when you want to do it. But of course there's nothing there. There's not any relationship or any boyfriend or nothing. You all don't even get dates or money or anything. But we know this is a community dynamic. But I'm just wondering, do women hear themselves talk when they say these things? A little bit. I kind of be wondering. And after a certain age, they say that people who get married, when they get a divorce, they're more likely to marry again. But even me, just say I want to be married. Well, even though I don't, let's say I do. The chances of me finding somebody, even if I did find somebody, do you think I know how to work together with somebody? With y'all seeing me every day, do you think I look like a compromiser? Do you think I look like I want somebody in my house, in my space? Do I look like I want to share my closet? Do I look like I want to welcome somebody in my space? The answer would be no, in case you don't know. But that's going to be hard adjusting. And are you going to be the women who get married when they're 40? We all seen the lady on TikTok who's like, I ain't never got no weddings in my 20s. I ain't got no weddings in my 30s. But in my 40s, everybody's getting married. And they hospice wives and they men took all their money. And they men was sick and dying. And they kids was arguing about the stuff they didn't even get. And I had to deal with their grown kids when they died. And they don't cut grass or take out the trash. And I just got an old man in my house. But we married. Get it, So, what type of marriages are you all looking for? Because we can look back, anecdotal evidence. This is anecdotal because when you're watching Kendra G, it's anecdotal. I think she did a success story. It was a black lady and actually another black lady. And then I think I seen one success story. It was, they had like some pictures or something. It was a black lady and another race of man. And it's just like, are black women intentional about not having sex into marriage, or are they just throwing something out there? Because I don't see how something can progress to marriage if you can't get in a relationship, if you can't get a date. If you a woman who say, "Oh, I can't get a date, nobody ever pays for me," that seems like that would be the first standard that you try to achieve. Or, "Oh, I only been in a few relationships," or, "I've never been in a relationship." Maybe that should be a standard you're trying to get. But how can someone be your boyfriend and you're not having intercourse with him? Do you think a grown man going for that? Or should he be your boyfriend and just cheat on you? And how will it progress to marriage? Like, some people believe in getting married when they are get pregnant. People back in the day, I knew somebody who got somebody pregnant. They got married because of that. If my son gets somebody pregnant, I'm gonna make him get married. So it's just like, what if y'all not sex compatible? What if he likes men? What if he... I don't know. Do you really think a man will fall for that in 2024? Is that a real thing? I just want to know, is it a real thing? Or is y'all playing on my intelligence? Or is this a... I feel like they were better off being saying, "I'm celibate or abstinent till I find the one." But how can you progress to marriage if you don't do the steps before marriage, which includes sex, which includes a boyfriend-girlfriend title, which includes dates? If you talk to a man and say, "Oh, I want to go on a date," and then somehow sex comes up, because that comes up between adults, believe it or not, it comes up. And then you say, "Well, I don't want to do it till I'm getting married." So he'll probably feel like, "Why should I invest in you if you're not going to give me anything?" Men's motives are sex driven. Are we acting like they're not? But that's why I say women make men more complicated than they really are. Women want men to be things that they are not. Women want black men to be things that they are not. Black men are not husbands. Usually, if a man gets married or is married, if he's a black man, if you notice, and you ask him, when did he get married? He was young. He was young. And if he get married a second time later when he's older, it's because he was married before and he valued marriage, which are very few and far between. Very few and far between. So, what is tea, girl? So what's this video about? This video is the question, are they serious? And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. It just sounds kind of crazy. And then especially, like I always say, if you're looking for marriage and you're looking in the black community where we don't value marriages and families, the girl who came up with married single mothers, her mama raised them and the daddy had been gone and wasn't there. So, if you're looking for marriage, even, matter of fact, even the little TikToks I see of the girls who like, "Oh, we getting married and I'm 38. It'd be another race of man by her. Talking about, "Oh, we're getting married." That's why I say, are they serious? Because if you're serious about getting married and you're looking in Blackistan, you're not serious about getting married. Can women get married later? Yes. But sex after marriage, it does give, what are you hiding in that vag? I want to know what's in that vag you hiding, because if you want to hide your vag and try to sneak in and creep in to hope somebody marry you, then that vag. I'm wondering about the vag elasticity myself, and I ain't even into women. Y'all know I'm a real person. It's a real show. Even like, what is it? Oral. What if he don't give oral? What if you don't get oral? Now y'all married, so it was a fun trick to get married, like he still can't walk away. If you can. What type of trick is this? Is this that new witchcraft y'all practicing? What are tarot cards? Who told y'all this is working for 30 and 40-year-old women? I could even see 29. Get out there and tell people you're 29, because it's just like, if this ain't a new level of delusion, and this would not be a video if I had not seen it before today. It just so happened all the girls were saying it, so maybe I was watching the same show and thought it was cool to say it by each other. Because black women just want to fit in, and we just want friends, and we want to feel accepted, and we want to say what's acceptable, because we don't have friends and we don't know who we are. But is this a real thing is what I'm trying to figure out. Is y'all serious or y'all playing? Or y'all just saying something because it sound cool? Because you don't know this person hygiene. You don't know if it's bumps all over it. Even as a woman, you don't know if he's gonna ski fast. Because I don't know if we say the other words. But you don't know anything about his private parts. But you want to marry him and then see his private parts. As a woman, I would wonder what a man would want to hide if he felt like that. I would feel like I'm marrying to be a beard and covering up for his sexuality. I would wonder that. Or if it's super lead looper, or if he's a person who has male and women genitalia. I would be skeptical of any man who told me that. And I'm a woman. I would be skeptical. Like, you don't want to. What if he can't even get erect? What if that? And even if you waiting to marry to have sex with him and thinking that a man is gonna wait till he marry you, and I guess he's buying dates and money and providing for kids and daughters and mamas and all these other things and making $1 billion K. You know, when you watch CNG, every man got to make $1 billion K, and he's gonna pick you. I'm not saying you ain't but I'm telling you, it's one that is more better and more cuter and more funner than you. Cause she giving that bang, bang, bang. Make your love go bang, bang, bang. So, is this real? Is y'all? How do grown women get on the internet and do this and not know how they sound? But that's the story of our life over here. That's the story of our life. That's the story. And I'm not saying I'm not from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's what somebody put in the comments talking about Kendra show is not the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm like, men are so stupid and ignorant. They get on my nerves. I cannot stand them. But if you want to make a wish, you got to get the little flowers with the white thing and you got to blow it and see if they go to him, I guess. But after so long, who really wants marriage and no sex prior to? What man do you know man operate like that? And when you find him, any man who does not want to have sex with a woman before he marries her, as if they get married. These men don't even get married. But if you want marriage that bad, y'all need to go get a green card marriage. If y'all want black and marriage that bad, or marry yourself. The one girl married herself. You'll feel better. Or get a green card marriage, because I don't know how y'all gonna do this in Blackistan. You're not giving away no vag either. Girl, that's why I ain't got no views. There's too much truth over here. But that just sound like a type of delusion. And I just would not be surprised if people left and unsubscribed because they want to live in that delusion. And I'm the enemy number one, because I'm telling you, what man is signing up for that who grown? And you're not a virgin on top of that. Then some people on the show got kids and saying this. Help me to help you understand. Help me understand what's going on. And ain't nothing wrong with feeling like you're a born again virgin with Jesus Christ. He still didn't give you a new body though, and y'all gotta talk to Jesus about y'all new body. Or I don't know. That's why I'm doing this video. I really don't know. But the numbers say it's crazy, or it's delusional, or who is gonna take you out on dates for free and pay for the dates. And you're gonna say, I'm waiting to marry. She's gonna say, you're so wonderful. I just want to wait on you forever because there are no other women in the world. Never in the world. And there are there's girls who are handing out free veg for free, 99, which is usually black women all the time, but for free, for free. And you're gonna say, no, you're gonna pay for my dates, and you're gonna pay my bills, and you're gonna take care of me with your $100 billion that I don't know where these people make this money, and I don't talk to them or interact with them. And my boss at my job is not shaking hands with the employees. So, wherever you all are meeting this man, did y'all know that women get things because of their sex? Did y'all know that? Or did y'all not? Oh, I forgot. Y'all didn't even know Carisha was selling that thing. Y'all didn't even know. And we just now seeing videos about black women realizing that a lot of women are transactional. Or bankable. I even saw, matter of fact, I was on Instagram, saw a Shira comment, and a girl was like, oh my God, I thought you was so crazy, Shira, but now I see everything you say makes so much sense. So does no sex before marriage make sense? You have to call the SEX police. You have to call them and ask them who's making these rules, because in the world I live in, it just... I just don't see it. But you let me know how these work out and how these go. And I guess if they give up their relationship with God, he's gonna send them to HELL. Is that how it goes? They're not gonna go for the first time and the 15th time they did it, but for this time, after you say I'm not gonna, I think we place limitations on ourselves that are not from God. We place limitations on ourselves that are from church, that are from our own mind, and that is from society. I don't think God's going to be like, oh my God, you broke your vow of chastity to me even though you never made one back before. Because people back in the day, if you think about it, they died at like 35. They got married and stuff at like 15. We live in longer lifespans than like people ever lived ever in the world. I don't think God will hold us to the same standards of an old world. I don't think that will be a just God, but I don't know God like that, so he didn't call me on the phone, or nor did he send me a check, so I don't know. But I don't see how you could be doing it and doing it and doing it, then you say I'm a virgin to marriage, and then he said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to take you in heaven now, not because you're prior doing this, because we made a new covenant or whatever. And it's based on your flesh that he know is weak. He know your flesh weak. When he made you, he knew your flesh was weak and that you was gonna sin. That's why y'all need to read y'all Bible. Y'all don't read y'all Bible. But go sing a song and sing it all night long. Because y'all do not read y'all Bible. But it always gave that. It always gave that. But, but I just hope that work out for you all. Just your nosy never lady telling me that I think you all are delusional and crazy AF, and that makes no sense, and especially if you don't have your V card. And even the girls with V cards, we're not gonna act like they're so in demand. They ask about body count. Men are just liars and gaslighters. 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 Is it gaslighters? Yeah, gaslighters. So it'll technically be gaslighters. They just lie. Men love 304s. And I'm not telling you to go be one. But they're just liars. Everything they do, everything they say, they're lying. Why would you believe that? So you're like gonna... But you think... Put that on your profile of a dating app that you say you're off of. And see how many people hit you up. And what do they want from you? And what do they ask you? Put that on your profile. Because we can say the manosphere, they're stupid and they're loony and they're psychotic and they just live in their basement and eating their mom's food, or stay at their girlfriend and sister house or at their baby mom's house, and that they're old and bitter and they hit the wall. So they tell us we hit the wall because they really hit the wall and don't have no job. And all of these things are true. but two things can be true at one time. They not wrong on this one. The Negroid is fear is not wrong about this one. They gotta win. They got this a green flag. This ain't no red flag. They won it. They won this round. When they tell y'all that this is nuts, they won this one. I gotta give it to them. And I'm not in the ministry. I'm not siding with them. But when somebody is right, they right. So take with this video what you like. We'll connect the video about marriage that we did another time or something. Y'all can check that out if you want to. But if you stay beautiful and wonderful you. And ain't nothing wrong with being abstinent. Ain't nothing wrong with being celibate. Ain't nothing wrong with taking your body on a break. But what are you hiding in that vag? And what is he hiding in his pants that he would go for this? What? Who y'all trying to find? Another woman. Y'all might as well be with a woman. That's the only one I'm gonna buy it. Look at me. I'm just. Y'all gotta be delusional together. I don't know. I'm just trying to help y'all find somebody. Not real. Well, in a way, I guess I am, because it's just some of this is just that SCX before marriage, like you're a young woman, is kind of delusional. Okay, people done been all in your vag. You done did tricks on the headstand. Now you say no. I want to get married. Just say you're celibate. Just say you're abstinent, or just say you want to abstain from sexual activities until your journey with the Lord is over. If it'll never be over, you're just never having SCX. But if that helps you to filter out men, you're gonna filter them all out, because ain't nobody signing up for that. I don't care who you is. I don't care what race of man. I don't care if it's an alien. Only man gonna, well, if he is an alien, which technically would be a man who is born outside this country, if we want to be specific, actually, he probably a go. So go find somebody who need a green card, and we wish you the luck, because at least they'll work. I don't know about the African ones though. And you'll learn Spanish. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, Latino año. You'll get some child support. Anyway, girl, man, I will see y'all on the flip side, on the side, on the dip side, and I am your nose neighbor lady. And we gonna do it again on that trend. I'm not done with y'all yet. We're never done, honey. Bye. Bye. Have a good day, a good night, or whenever you're seeing this video. Bye.